Hello, how are you? Welcome back. It's me, this guy. Woke up kind of sick today, so my voice is rather gravelly and throat hurty and headache beyond what you could possibly imagine. But I did manage to go to therapy today. And, I guess this is my recap for today while I'm still standing and not laying in bed dying slowly of whatever it is that I may have. It's probably not that bad. It's just, cold or something. I worked overtime Sunday night for 8 hours, and that made me be up for 20 some odd hours total, so it's probably just backlash from being up for so long. It happens quite often, actually, sometimes. But so we had a pretty good talk in therapy. We talked about the photo shoot that I was in, which was really fun, by the way. Absolutely really fun. I had made a short video about that earlier, explaining how much fun it was. And I can't wait to show you guys, honestly. But it was really nice, to start off our conversations this week with, some positive, fun sort of talk. He sometimes has a habit of, interjecting a lot of his life into what we're talking about, which is fine. It allows for it allows for me to kind of take a step back and realize, the way I always say that life is kind of like a social Rube Goldberg machine where we all affect each other with how we feel. We talked more about my mother and how I wish she was gone. Obviously. But that will be soon enough. Absolutely. Soon enough. There is a lot of just vitriol there anymore. She got angry at me over Mother's Day because I didn't read her mind. Oh wow. So it kind of put a lot of my Saturday and Sunday into a harsh vibe. Yes, I have a cough drop, so I apologize beforehand or afterhand because it was already in my mouth. And then I talked to Love. It's weird, confusing sort of aspect. I've talked about it before, but I always feel like nothing I do is good enough. But I tried to learn from my mistakes to be better. My ex-wife used to tell me that nothing I did was worth it. At all. So I tried to be better. I tried to, love better. Or something. So I tried to use that aspect with love, only to find out after that it wasn't what she wanted either. And it's confusing. A lot of times, like, it's hard to understand when you are doing what you feel is right with how you feel, and it becomes the opposite effect for someone whom you care about. You know, I don't feel like I put her on a pedestal, but I wanted her to know how much, what I felt about her, how much I loved her, and and treat her with those same thoughts in mind. She just said something really confusing, I guess. Because we talk all the time, I try to ask her questions because it's easier, I feel anyway. I've talked about it before, where if you can give the answer not only to yourself, or not only to me, but to yourself, you might have a better grasp of, the truth. So, I ask her things like, well, did I ever do that to you? Her answer's like, no. I was like, didn't I always be there for you? She's like, yes. Didn't I always try to show you how much I cared? Yes. Didn't I always try to do something for you? Yes. And I thought I was doing the right thing. And she told me specifically that I treated her like a goddess, but she wanted to be treated like a regular person. And I don't know what that means. I guess honestly, had her and my ex-wife switched, things would be different, but that's not how things work out in the end, is it? It's hard being honest. But I guess to her I'm a simp, as they say. But it's okay. I've heard the saying that if you can't simp for the one that you love, do you really love them? I don't think I go overboard anymore. I give her lots and lots and lots of space. I don't even reach out. Because, I'm the one that's pretty much always wanting to be with her, so why would I damage her any more than I already have? And damage myself in the end. Of course, yes. I'll be there if she wants me. Because that's what you do when you love someone. I guess I never understood how to treat her like a regular person, like she wanted. All I knew was to treat her like the one that I loved. I still don't feel like I put her on a pedestal. I just tried to treat her right. But I guess in the end it still wasn't good enough. Or maybe it was too good. Oh well. Maybe one day my love will be enough for someone. But not today.